Well, it's been a week since the heart attack, and despite what you're seeing, I am slowing down. This would have normally taken me no time at all, but it took Mandy and I to map out the lights on the ceiling over a day. That is not me. Possibly the worst part of the job is getting plaster dust as you're cutting the downlight holes. I hate doing this bit. After school, good old Luke gets to the rescue by putting on dirty clothes and cleaning up. Wiring up the board, we've got C-bus there. I'll zoom in. Look at that, the lights. It's a bit messy at the moment, it's only because I'm doing testing. Just gotta be careful. So here's the ladder, we're gonna go up there into the access panel. And Jess, do you want to explain to everyone what's the process here?
Okay, the process would be dividing the optic fibres, as you can maybe see, into 4 bunches.
So we'll just have a look over there.
Yep.
So
that's easier to work with.
Okay, so that's one unit as well. There's
Yep.
heaps of units, or quite a few.
So what happens is you quarter the roof.
Yep.
In the square that you're working in, you quarter up the optic fibres. So one will go there, one will go there, one will go there, one will go there. Just a lot easier to work with. Then next would be untangle them and then get your drill, 2mm drill bit, drill down through the ceiling. Just do a couple of drill bits here and there, just really sporadically, not in any order. And then get 1 or 2 optic fibres, poke them all the way down, and then get some super glue around the hole. And the black bit there is some tape, so if your foot does get caught on it or it accidentally gets pulled from down below whilst cutting, the optic fibres won't move and they won't come through.
Yeah, gotcha. Wow. I've obviously done this before, but nothing this size ceiling. Okay, it's the next night and it's about 9:30 at night. Zelda's awake, she can't sleep in, he's about to put her to bed. I'm about to go out now. Jess is up in the roof, she's been there for a good few hours. We've worked out it's going to take us we're splitting up into 3 sections of the room, because the room's in an L shape, so it's that way, and that way. So I hope that can make sense. 3 sections, and it works out to 50 hours a section. But we reckon we've been a bit over the top there, and it works out to about 25 hours per section, but it's still a lot of time. So it's going to take us a week, maybe a bit more to do. We're not 100%. Let's go out and check how Jess is going. So I'm outside at the moment just to show you. So that's the kitchen, and there's the lounge room, the new lounge room, and there's the cinema room. You can't see it. And look at this on a pan. So we get to the arcade room, and there you can see the arcade room. So Jess has done quite a lot more lights. May not look it on the camera, but there is heaps more done in the ceiling, and you can maybe see there's one popping through now. See that? There it is. And that's it. Let's go up and check out how she's going. So you're right in the the peak of the roof.
Yeah.
Just to get a few stars.
Yep.
All right, how's it going?
Good. Very good.
Look at all this, everyone. Look at all this work. It's crazy. This is crazy. There's the brain behind it all. Look at that. Jeez. And we've got heaps of lighting up here. So I've put some more in tonight. I've just been going pretty slow today, but we are getting there, aren't we? Look at this. So anyway, I'm going to put the camera down now and start wiring in from the board and wiring in this side of the roof, just the light, so we've got more light here. Jess will be there in probably about, what, 3 days on this side?
Yep.
Yep. 3 days, Jess?
Yep.
Alright, I can see a bit of an optic there. Show us some optics. Whoa! Okay, well, we're back in the room and Jess is still working on the optic fibre over in that side at the moment, and I'm about to spray this side of the room. Because I've got the beam here, the spray kind of won't go over in this area. Well, that's what I'm hoping. So I'm going to spray it and then I'm going to roll it off later. Who knows how long I've got left. Hi, welcome to the first episode of The Last Gamer. I've always wanted to do video game reviews for a long time, considering my large collection of games. So I want to start with my favourite game of all time, Afterburner. Hello, we're playing Gradius, the board game. If you think this is hard, try playing the game. The game is very hard. Okay, now it's time to get on to Gradius. Before I get onto these console versions, I want to get onto the arcade. One that started in 1985. Let's go and have a look in the arcade room. Okay, here it is, the 1985 original Konami Gradius. Hi, welcome to the third episode of Last Gamer. In this episode we're going to be looking at Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts series. Amongst all these Saturn games, we've got incredible tunes. Not many people talk about this one. It's a puzzle game. It's extremely rare. What you're looking at here is my 14th birthday present in 1987. It's the cassette version of the Commodore 64. You'll notice it has a crack on the cassette. Now I don't know when that happened. It happened upon the journey. But not for 1 minute would I ever think about replacing this in a brand new case. That's the thing with collecting games. They might get bumps and scratches along the way, and that's all a part of the journey. Hi, we're going to be looking at one of the best arcade races of our time, made by the legendary Yu Suzuki, who brought us such games as Space Harrier, Virtual Fighter, Shenmue, and the legendary Afterburner. Let's look at the 64 version, the Commodore 64 version. Okay, so now on License to Kill. I love shoot 'em ups. I can barely say a bad thing about them. Pretty good. Playability is awesome. They weren't too bad, but I think we better get back to James Bond. Let's take a look at the Mega Drive version now.